I am so excited that I get to share this story. Not just to be able to just show you how amazing God is, but I know one day my sweet daughter is going to watch this and it's going to give her that peace in her heart that I know that the reason why God did the things that He did was to show her that this is exactly where she belongs. And how much we love her and how much God orchestrated all of this to show her that love. My cousin gave us a call saying that there was a mother who was going to be having a child and wanted to give her child up for adoption. She didn't know the lady, but she babysitted the lady's sister's children. And she was wondering if we would be willing to adopt this child. Now, of course, any person out there who is adopting, who has been struggling with infertility, when someone is saying, hey, would you like to adopt a baby? You just get so excited. We waited for to get the call from that lady, and the call never came. My cousin said that she thought that the lady terminated the pregnancy. So there was always a little sadness in the heart. And I always remember praying for that baby, praying, because even though it never got into my arms, we never even heard from the mother, it was still a baby that was mine. I kind of claimed it as my own in my heart, and said, if the biological mom wanted to give that baby up, that baby needed someone to love them. So I would love them. I would love them from a distance. I would love them in prayer. So anyway, so we did. And we never heard from them. So it was just kind of like, all right, that wasn't God's plan. However, 2 years later, though, we did receive a call, and it was through our local foster care system. There was a little girl who was just turned 2, who needed a safe place, a home where she can grow and just be loved and protected. Of course, we didn't know what God's plan was at that time, but after receiving so many calls within that year, we finally felt this peace that surpassed all understanding, that this little child that we were getting a call for, we were supposed to take her home. We were supposed to give her the space and the love and the attention and just everything that she would need to flourish into an amazing young little girl. As weeks and months began to go by, our sweet little girl began to meet a lot of our family members. And I just remember when my aunt met our little girl, she was just taken back. She realized that the little girl that we had in our possession was about to just bring such an amazing testimony, such an amazing story of just God's love to us, and a story that we could share with everybody. But my aunt began to tell me that my cousin, once she saw a picture of our little girl, she realized that this little girl had a connection to her. Remember that lady who had a sister who was pregnant with a little baby. Well, that little baby that I always claimed that was mine was actually living in my home. And I was getting to see her become confident and loved and get everything she ever deserved. But man, when I heard this, I just remember just being taken back by how awesome God is and how He can, when He sets a plan into place, that even if there's things that get in the way, even if there's obstacles, that He will always put us back on course where we need to be. And He put this baby back in course where it needed to be, into our home and into our lives. And I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my goodness. I actually got in contact with our daughter's aunt, biological aunt, and said, can I ask you a question? I just want to confirm something with you. And she did. And you know, it just came at such a perfect time, because I remember praying that God would just reveal to me if this child was really going to be mine, if this child was meant to be mine. Just to add another amazing element to the story, the following day, after we received our daughter in our home, after getting the call from foster care, they were just calling with just such a grateful heart, because they said that there was no other home available. So not only, as you can see, that God orchestrated this plan for this child to get back into our homes where she needed to be, He made sure that all other doors were closed, that there was no other option. Like, we were the only ones that were going to be able to take her. I was just, you know, I didn't really think anything of it at the time, but after hearing the story, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, God made sure that every door was slammed shut. There was no other home. They said there was no other home. We were the only home, and they didn't know what they were going to do if we didn't take her. And I'm just like, wow, God, you know, you just He just amazes me. He amazes me. And when those same people who were so thankful now hear the story, I know that in their hearts they're just like blown away about how that there is a God. There is a God who loves us, and there is a God who is doing amazing things. Because you know what? That was a needle in a haystack situation to our eyes, but to God's, it was a no-brainer. How you pray? Show me how you pray. Show me. Pray. Pray. Yep. Pray. Say, yeah. Yep. Say amen. Amen. Good job. Oh, good job, Peyton. Amen, amen, amen.